Hey Cancer, welcome to your November 2019 Psychic Tarot reading with me, Stella Wilde. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, your November 2019 Psychic Tarot reading. Cancer, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Are you wondering where I've been the month of October? I hope you've been wondering where I've been. I have not made as many videos as I usually do because I was working on my 2020 Year Ahead Horoscope book, which is now finished. It's up as an ebook on Amazon. I will leave a link in the description. It will eventually come out as a paperback, but it is available now. So if you're excited to learn about what 2020 has in store for you, check out the book. It's very interesting. It goes into all the signs. All the signs are in the book. And it looks at all the major astrological energies for 2020, and it's going to be an intense year, so you want to check that out. So this is your general tarot reading for November 2019. This is a general reading, so if you have a personal concern, please book a private reading with me. The link is in the description. I do astrology readings, tarot readings, and readings that combine both, so all the information's on my website. All right, so Cancer, let's get into your month. I am going to be pulling some cards from the Rider-Waite and then from the Cosmic Tarot, and then we'll use the Osho Zen Tarot to tie it all together. All right, so let's see. I don't like that on the bottom. All right, let's shuffle. Now, those of you, I'm just going to give a couple more quick shuffles. I cannot shuffle like this. Does not work for me, okay? So I put the cards that I'm shuffling down and flip them around, and then I throw them. I take the deck and I actually throw it on the desk, and where it breaks is where I cut the cards and pull 3 from the top right deck, okay? So I know people like to see the cards, but if I turn the camera around, it's gonna screw everything up. So, all right, here's the deck. Let's throw it down. What do we get? What do we have? Cancer, what is going on? What is happening here, Cancer? What is going on? We have the 3 of Swords, the 9 of Cups upside down, and the 3 of Pentacles upside down. Well, what is happening, Cancer? What is going on? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Now, Mercury's retrograde in November in your 5th house of romance and creativity and risk-taking and children. Okay, so situations from the past concerning those areas of your life may, reassert themselves in November. There could be some things to tweak about that. But what I don't like here is we have third party. We have third party stuff. We have triangulation. We have triangulation going on so far in these cards. We have the 3 of Swords, the heartbreak. The 3 of Pentacles upside down could be some heartbreak caused by a creative project that didn't manifest the way you want. Could be some situation at work where people are picking on you, where there's a problem, where you're being like a scapegoat almost. And with this wish card in the middle upside down, like this is not how you want this situation to go, obviously. All right, let's see what the cards are in the middle of the deck. Like I said, I break them in 2. And so here we have, look what we have here. Page of Cups upside down and the 7 of Cups. So there is some emotional situation that you have been waiting to hear about, or that you are going to be waiting to hear about in November. You've been really hoping and fantasizing about it, that it's going to go the way you want it to go. And I really think this is about a love situation because of the 2 cups here, the 9 of Cups, and the 3 of Swords, which is, heartbreak. The 3 of Swords is, so, Cancer, you know me. I try to always look at things optimistically. So there is something that is possibly from the past because of this being upside down, possibly involving a Pisces, because this is the Pisces card, the Page of Cups. But this is also an immature emotional reaction. So when you don't get your way, when this situation does not manifest the way you would like it to, it is possible, because it's not going to manifest in all likelihood the way you want it to go with this 3 of Swords here and this 3 of Pentacles upside down. Because of somebody else. Somebody's probably not sharing a piece of information with you. that needs to be shared. This is very typical of Mercury retrograde. Things are hidden and there's miscommunication. This could be an argument because of miscommunication, especially involving a romance. So Cancer, we're going to get to the other decks, but this can be an emotional temper tantrum because what you want in your fantasy is not coming out in the reality. And like I said, I'm really feeling this is more of a love reading than necessarily to do with work. But especially if you've been dating somebody at work or somebody in your same industry, so it's like a small world, in whatever industry you're in, and people gossip, that there could be something that occurs that it could be just a nasty piece of gossip that gets circulated. And that is just, not beneficial for anybody involved. All right, let's go to the next deck and see what other information we can gather from this situation. All the readings so far have been very positive. I've been doing, so I'm a little actually surprised by this manifesting right now in this reading, Cancer. Because Aries, Taurus, and Geminis have all had good readings so far. So I don't know what's happening here with your energy. All right, let me see. And of course, I'm not trying to pick on you, Cancer, but what is going on? All right, here's the deck. Let's see what we got. Look at this. All right, well, good. Finally, a good card. Okay. Look, now we have the Three of Cups upside down. The Ace of Swords upside down, but we have the Six of Wands. Thank you, universe. We get a good card here. Okay, but look at this. Three of Cups upside down. We just had the Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Now here's another three. And the Ace of Swords is upside down. So there is a miscommunication. Possibly a revelation as to a third party. You may not know you're in a third party right now, Cancer. You may not know, but it's going to come out. Now, this is a general reading. If this does not apply to you, okay, watch for your, moon sign, your rising sign, whatever. But this is the energy that's coming out. And Three of Cups upside down is a classic cheating card. It is. Now, this could be cheating. It doesn't have to be in love. This could be cheating. That's something at your work, at your workplace, because of gossip, because of maybe favoritism, you're being cheated out of, maybe a good work assignment or a raise or a promotion. There could be some sort of nepotism going on. There's something that's just not cool that's happening. So that's possible, right? Because not every situation is love. And again, this doesn't apply to every Cancer out there. So watch for your other signs, okay? But this is the revelation. But this revelation is actually going to set you free. The Six of Wands here, which is beautiful. So some sort of triumph will come out of a situation that is rather difficult, that may get revealed to you. And the other thing too is, some of you don't want to let it go. I mean, Cancer, you're one of the signs like Scorpio that hangs on probably long past the sell-by date of certain relationships because, that's just who you are, and that's fine. But there could also be, with this Ace of Swords upside down, an unwillingness to end this situation, this relationship, because it's just it's just too painful. You can't imagine this person not being in your life, even if it's a third party. And again, no judgments. These situations and spiritual lessons come to us in many different ways. But this could be one of those situations where, you're going to have to examine why you're still in this, because it's painful. All right, let's hold this card out. Let me see what the two cards are in the center of the deck when I cut them. Oh, finally. Gosh, beautiful. We have the Sun card. And we have, what is this? The Four of Cups upside down. So eventually, the emotional dissatisfaction, another cup, right? And the emotional dissatisfaction of this situation will ease And I have to say, for some of you, the sun will come out, but it's going to take a while. You could also be involved with a Leo, or has strong Leo in their chart. That's, kind of playing around. But I feel like it's going to take a while to extricate yourself. And again, 4 cups upside down, the emotional dissatisfaction, like even though it's not what you want, it still gives you something that you want to hold on to. It makes you feel alive, this association. And, third parties often like that, because for a variety of reasons, and every third party is different, but there is, some element of intrigue and mystery and sexiness and intensity, etc. But whatever, there is something about this that truly makes you feel alive. But it's not, at the end of the day, emotionally satisfying for you. And there is a difference, at least in my mind, there is a difference between these two things. You can feel alive in the heat of the moment with passion and, like I said, the intrigue. But then after the third party leaves, the person leaves, you're left with yourself. You're left with emotional dissatisfaction and staring at empty cups and left with, how come they're not here all the time with me? Okay? So, but yet, it's a struggle to let go of it. I feel that with the Sun card and the 6 of Wands here, that there is a possibility you'll be able to overcome your reluctance to let go of them and emerge victorious onto the other side of this situation. Now, it's possible for some of you out there, because this is general, right? It's general. It is possible that with the Sun and the 6 of Wands, it is possible, not right now, but in about 6 to 12 weeks, let's see, probably like early next year, not at the holiday times. So it's going to be more like into January, February. It is possible that this person finally chooses you. I mean, that's possible. Now, again, this is general. Please book a private reading with me. I will tune into your very specific energy and we'll look at the situation. And I say that because of the 6 of Wands here and because of the Sun card. Okay? And if I look at the numbers, the numerology here, 6 to 18 weeks-ish, 19 weeks, I'm putting it like early next year, like February-ish, end of January, early February. Okay? But if you're expecting this month, as I think you are, Cancer, that something's going to change in your love life this month with this third-party situation, if this is resonating for you, it's not. It's not. And there may even be a temporary breakup. This person could tell you they don't want to see you anymore, or you could get fed up with them and have a fight. Even though, like I said, with this Ace of Swords upside down, there is a little bit of a reluctance to, chop it off at the knees and let it go totally. But, and I do think it's very possible that there could be somebody else sniffing around your man or woman out there, and, you get wind of it and you figure it out. I mean, okay, I'm not going to get into that speech, but I mean, because we are sensitive people, like you can tell, like when you've been involved with somebody, especially for a while, you can freaking tell. And you don't have to be super intuitive to like be able to tell, like you can tell. So, and you, Cancer anyway, tend to be very intuitive. So like you're going to, you can sense that there could be something percolating on the periphery, with your man or woman and like WTF. So that's what I'm saying. Like there could be a little bit of a breakup or a time out. Either you do it, they do it, but I still feel you're reluctant to do it. And that's why I say maybe early next year they come back around. Now, whether, you want to take them back after all that, well, I don't know, but all right, we'll get into the Osho Zen. But that's why I'm saying, and that's why we have the Page of Cups upside down here, because this is, not what you want to hear. If they come to you and say, I need a break. Isn't that a fabulous conversation to have? Oh, I need a break. What that really means, right, in dating language is I want to go, somebody else. That's what that means. I need to have a break, please. Okay. Okay, so obviously, you want to be the one and only. You don't want to be doing that. You don't want to break. That's why we have the Page of Cups upside down. And you could have a very emotional reaction over that, and I wouldn't blame you. But these cards are intense, Cancer. They are intense. All right, let's go into the Osho Zen. Okay, let's go into the Osho Zen. Whoa. Okay, the cards almost fell all over. That's why I don't shuffle like this. I don't have control over the deck. I have, not that you need to really know this, but I do have carpal tunnel. So I have to, I lose my grip very easily because of my wrists. So that's another reason why I shuffle the way I shuffle like this, because it's a lot easier for me. All right, Cancer. What else is going on with this situation? Yeah, I do feel if this person breaks up with you, or says they need a break in Mercury retrograde, they're going to come back around probably in the next Mercury retrograde, which is in about 3 months, which is fitting the timeline. So, February-ish. That's our next Mercury retrograde. All right, let's see what else we get. Okay, wow, look at this. So we have the High Priestess, your inner voice. We have the Moon card, silence. Interesting how Osho calls it that. And then we have the Two of Cups, friendliness. So very interesting. 2, Moon card. I would bet that some of you are going to hear, I just want to be friends speech. This is what I think, okay? This is what I'm feeling from this energy and everything we just had. And again, if it's resonating with you, this is your reading. That there are going to be because it's the Moon card. It's, mysteries and secrets and lies and bullshit. So they're going to be oh, let's just be friends. In other words, friends with benefits. Because I think what's happened for a lot of you is that they have portrayed it as if they're only with you. But that's not the case. And you're going to just figure that out. You're going to discover that that's what they've been saying, but that's not what's happening. And when they realize that you realize that that's not what's been happening, that they're only with you, then they'll give the, oh, well, let's be friends speech. And then they'll still try to get with you. Or some of you might just get the we need a break speech too. It depends. But they're going to still try to keep a tie so that they can pop back in whenever they want, every now and again, to hook up with you. So your intuition is screaming at you loud and clear. Your inner voice is am I going to settle for this friendliness, in quotes? This is because the Two of Cups is also very intense sexual chemistry. And again, no judgments. It is hard to walk away from such intensity. It is. But emotionally, it's really doing a number on you. And then we have the ghosting card. This is like a ghosting card, right? Silence. Look, the person even looks a little ghostly here in the image in Osho Zen. So the Moon card. So they're giving you a bunch of bullshit. That's the thing. And you know this. This offer of friendship, it benefits them. It's not sincere because they want to be friends with you. They just want whatever benefits, goodies, good times, sexual favors, whatever they can get from you. That's the friendly part. So, Cancer, I don't know what to tell you here with this reading, but I'm sorry, but I got to read the cards the way they're coming out. And like I said, for those of you who are resonating with this, whenever I read for my clients, whether it's, somebody here on YouTube video or private one-on-one, or you meet me at a festival and I do your cards, like, I always want the best for you. If these are the cards that are coming out, I'm not going to tell you a fairy story. I want to tell you and give you the intuitive information you need to manifest your wildest dreams. And if your wildest dreams are to have a sincere, committed relationship, then this is not the situation you need to be in. You need that information and figure it out. And, of course, this is a general reading, but if the situation is resonating, really please be careful, be protective of yourself, because, there are secrets. They are not telling you the truth. We have 3 number 3s here, which is third party energy. And my God, the 3 of Swords, like this could be, very heartbreaking for you when they give this speech that they don't want to be with you anymore. So, or they want to change the conditions of how they are with you. So, again, I don't want to dwell too much on the negative, but it is possible with these 2 cards that later on, you could either meet somebody else, that is possible, but it's not going to be until early, February next year, or this person comes back to try to get more goodies out of you after they've played around with somebody else. Okay? So, Cancer, that was a heavy reading, Cancer. And again, it's not going to resonate for everybody, but I got to read the cards as I see them and how they come out. And please watch for your moon if you know your moon sign or your rising sign if this one didn't resonate for you. But for those who it did resonate for, I encourage you to leave me a comment, let me know what's going on, and consider booking a private reading with me, and let's really dive into the energy one-on-one. Cancer, be safe, be careful of your heart in November, okay? And if you want to see what's happening for your 2020, because you got a lot going on in your 7th house of partnerships in 2020, check out my astrology book, link in the description. Okay, Cancer, take care. Stella Wilde signing out. See you.